발생했습니다.
알려주세요. 아직까지 남의 안에 열려있다니까. 우리 그냥 이것들 달고 부산으로 갑시다. 바로. 시티 몇 호칸? 무슨 일이 벌어지고 있는지 몰라? 우리 열차는 더 이상 부산으로 운행할 수가 없게 됐습니다.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to my video. Alright, in this video I will try to review the movie. But first of all, I will introduce myself. My name is Firda Herdianti. Now I'm a student of university and I create this video for fulfill of my task on academic listening and speaking. And then in this video we are going to discuss about the most popular movie in Korea and Indonesia. So it is Train to Busan. Did you know this movie? I think you have known this movie because it's very booming in Indonesia and then Korea. I think in Asia it's very popular. So the movie is very interesting and then it's very good, and you must to watch the movie if you not yet. So Train to Busan is a movie tells about zombie. The movie from South Korea, which was released in 2016 and directed by Yoon Sang-ho. And the main character of this movie is Gong-yo. He is a most popular actor in Korea and I was watch many drama of him, and then it's very a good boy. It's very handsome and manly. I really like him because it's very good. And then in this drama he plays the role as a Sok-woo and he has a doctor. So Train to Busan is a movie that it's very popular not only in Korea but in Indonesia. Indonesian people is really like that movie, and then I think the movie is very interesting and it's very surprising. So I will try to review the story of the movie. At the beginning of the story, there is a deer that was hit by a car, and it turns out that deer have been infected with the zombie virus. Oh my god, this is the first thing, and I was surprising because when I watch the eyes of the deer, it's very like zombie. And so beside that, there is a man, his child going to Busan by train, but inside the train some people have been infected with the zombie virus. Then because of this one person, the condition of the train is very messy and more people are infected with the virus. Oh my god, this is so surprising. And then if you watch this movie, it's really interesting to watch it. So Suku, as the main character who has a doctor, he tries to keep himself and his doctor from being beaten by zombies on the train. Even though the conditions on the train were very chaotic, the journey could not be stopped because many other stations had been infected with the virus. Oh my god, this is the first scene, and this is so a good movie. So I will try to. Alright, we were continuing the story. Suk-woo has a selfish nature, but his doctor is different. If you watch the Suk-woo, has the selfish attitude, and then his doctor really likes to help other. Finally, the train stopped at Daejeon station. Before Suk-woo called his friend and asked which place is safe, then his friend told him to pass through the east gate and not through the main gate. So before they out the train, the main character is Suk-woo. He called the friends and he asked the condition of the train. So the friend give the recommendation for they have to throw east gate and don't throw the main gate, and he follow his friend's advice, but it turned out that all the places were not safe. He immediately ran back to the train, but his doctor was almost attacked by zombies, but was saved by someone else. Oh my god. And that person also helped Suk-woo, who is being attacked by zombies. But the story is not over. After they stop at Daejeon station and lots of zombies, they finally continue their journey to Busan. However, Suk-woo and his doctor were spirited. He had to meet his doctor who was in railway station 13 while he was in railway station 9. He went through the crowd of zombies to meet his doctor. Luckily, he was not alone. He was with two other passengers. They were fighting the zombies to get to railway station 13. So in this part, it's very oh my god, I feel so curious because it's really amazing scene and amazing parts of the movie. So they passed a lot of obstacles, but in the end they arrived in the rail station 13. After meeting them together, they went to railway station 15 to meet other survivors. But however, the people in the rail station 15 locked the doors, so they couldn't enter the door. So they tried very hard to open the door, and finally the door opened by destroying it. Oh my god, I think this is many people has the selfish because to be a selfish because they want to save itself and not care with the others. And then however, one of the passengers who was struggling with Suk-woo was infected by a virus because his hand was bitten by zombie. So Suk-woo Sokwoo called his friend, and his friend told him that it turned out that the cause of the chaos would due to a factory leak. So this happened because the factory of Sokwoo, and he is a main character of this movie. And the factory belongs to Sokwoo. Because there was a train travel obstacle, they stopped in Daegu City. But they should still continue on their way to Busan. After being caught in a burning train, Sokwoo and his doctor and then pregnant woman ran to a safe place, and they caught up with the oncoming train, and they got on the train. Oh my god, in this part I feel so really happy because the third person can be saved, but it turns out that in the train there is a zombie, and Sokwoo had a fight with the zombie for a save the pregnant woman and his daughter, but his hand was bitten and he was infected with the virus. And in the end, the only survivor were her child and a pregnant woman. They both finally arrived to Busan, and the story ended. So in the last story, the survivors person just two people, and the first people is Sokwoo doctor, and the second people is a pregnant woman. This is the main character of this drama is Sokwoo, but in this drama Sokwoo to save his doctor, it's okay to give himself, and then I have watched this movie several times but never feel bored, because the story presented is very interesting. The tension is felt, and there is love in every scene that is shown. Sokwoo used to be very selfish, but eventually he began to care about other people. A movie that has received many awards and become the best movie, and in 2020 was released Train to Busan 2, and he tells about Peninsula, and the last scene where the father has to leave him because he has been infected with the virus, and when the child sings the song that his father was supposed to hear is very sad scene. This movie is very many expression for us, and it is the best movie from Korea, and I think you have to watch it if you not yet. Alright, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Firda Herdianti. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.